I'm not a retail worker. I'm not a magician. I can't make you look like Beyonce if you don't have Beyonce features. Why are you breakdancing in the middle of the aisles?
You told me I can charge you, don't die. I can really use it.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Mimi here. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead, click that red subscribe button to join my squad. Just a little disclaimer, this is not to bash the company, not to bash the location I was at, not to bash anyone. It was literally just an experience, and I'm here to share my experience with you guys. And yeah, well, I used to work at Ulta. I worked at Ulta for like 6 months, and I was hired as a hairstylist. Let's do a little backstory. The reason why I started working at Ulta, because some of you guys knew, like, I have my own business. I have my own place where I do hair and all that stuff. But the reason why I started to work at Ulta was because my first suite that I had to get rid of it because management sucked, and there was rodents in the unit, there was roaches, there was no AC for 2 months, and like, I just personally, like, I care about my client. That's what I did. So in order to be a stylist at Ulta, you literally have to audition. In fact, like, my audition tape was one of the highest in the district that I'm in, just because, like, my skill set and everything, like, they make you do show off 2 skills, but I think I just showed the whole thing, like the whole thing. I interviewed with one of the managers. She made it seem all good. That's how they always do to get you on board. But basically, you know, as a hairstylist, like a regular hairstylist, you are in control of what you do, right? You are in control of your salary, you are in control of how often you get paid, how often you work and stuff. I was promised 75% commission, and then, you know, she made it seem really great like that. She said 75 commission, and that we would fall back on our hourly, like, if we didn't have anything to do. And like, what really like sparked my interest was that, because she was saying, you know, how COVID happened, like, it was a shutdown, whatever, but their stylists still got paid even if they didn't have to come in, or if they did come in and they couldn't take anybody because of COVID. So that was, like, you know, like, cool. Like, you have like a cushion to fall back on if you don't get people. That's what really sparked my interest, because I like that, you know, compared to, you know, when I'm working for myself. If I don't have somebody, I'm not getting paid, period. Or if somebody just not come, I'm not getting paid, period. So, you know, cool. Like, I didn't negotiate my hourly price because back then it sounded good and I was okay with it, because I was like, oh, well, I'll get 75% commission for the services I do, and I'll just have my hourly to fall back on. Like, that's nothing, like, that's cool. Basically, I was hired to take over while this other stylist was going on maternity leave, and they didn't want to say it like that, but let's be real, that's why I was hired. Before I came, there was only 2 stylists working there. They literally could not take anybody new. So yeah, when I was hired, everybody was like, it was like a breath of fresh air. They could take new people, which means making more money for Ulta. I was basically hired to take over the salon while that was happening, and for a couple months, like 1 or 2 months, I was by myself, alone, doing everything by myself. You know what I'm saying? While these people were gone, they were trying to get people in. Like, I literally had all the clients. My books was filled from the top to the bottom. But let me just say, that tired me out quickly, because it's like, I wasn't used to really doing hair every single day. You know what I'm saying? And getting burnt out like that. Like, I was used to doing hair when I needed to do hair, and I didn't feel work because it was something that I enjoyed doing. You know what I'm saying? Management just really did not know what they were doing, and I don't know if it was because it was like new management, young management, I don't know. But it's like, I understand managing a store is very hard, trying to please everybody and your boss and upper hand. Like, I understand that's hard, but the salon part of the store lacked so much, y'all. And I was never, like, I never signed up to basically act like a salon manager. I literally just wanted to do hair, and that's all what my goal was, just to do hair. I didn't really like is that the salon and retail side is not separated. It's not separated at all. So like I can have my hands covered in chemicals, doing foils, doing highlights, and a customer will come up to me and ask me where something is. They will ask me, oh, can I color match them, shade match them? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm not a retail worker. Ma'am, I'm a hairstylist. Ma'am, the retail workers are at the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought that was really rude. It got really annoying because it's like, y'all see that I'm doing hair and y'all see I'm in the salon section only. So why would you ask me to shade match you? Why would you ask me about a fragrance? I don't even know where none of this retail stuff is. Like, I'm not a retail worker. You know, management would see that and they wouldn't even like address the issue. They would just be like, oh, you know, like when you're downtime off, you can like walk around the store and help. No, because that means I'm a retail worker and you're not paying me separately to be a retail worker, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I mean, like, I was hired as a hairstylist. Why are you trying to force me to do makeup? But it's not in my forte. Like, I was like, I would need like a real detailed class because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not passionate about makeup. I can do your basic average face, and that's good. I can maybe shade match you because it comes in with color theory, but that's about it. I'm not doing your cut crease, your cat eye, your this, your that, your glitter, and all that extra stuff. I'm not beating your face to the gods. I'm not doing that. Try to say, well, you know, this is like the new approach that the company is trying to take. They want their hairstylists to do makeup as well. And I'm like, that makes no sense because as hairstylists, some of us go to cosmetology school to become a hairstylist. People, they do the cosmetology class and then they have a makeup class because they're passionate about makeup too. So I'm like, if you want people to do makeup, hire makeup artists, hire licensed makeup artists that are passionate about makeup and that they know that makeup is what they want to do. Makeup, it was a lot. It was overwhelming because say you have makeup in the morning and then right after you have a haircut, so you gotta switch everything, clean everything, disinfect, and then once you're finished that haircut, boom, somebody else books for makeup. Then you gotta go back and forth, grabbing this, grabbing that, sanitizing this, sanitizing that. It was a real headache. And then it's like sometimes people don't know what they want to look like, or some people just don't accept the reality that I'm not a magician. I can't make you look like Beyonce if you don't have Beyonce features. Like, there was no structure, there was no organization, none of that. And it's like they getting mad at me because I don't want to do makeup anymore because I'm not a makeup artist. Like, child, like, I'm getting worked up already because like they really had me messed up. Like, why y'all not doing makeup? And nobody in my district, none of the stores in my district are doing makeup because we're hairstylists, not makeup artists. Put a little ad out for makeup artists, licensed makeup artists. I don't understand why that's so hard to do. But see, what they doing is because they want to cut costs and they don't want to pay extra for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like the district always talks about you. You're one of the best stylists in the district, and literally, like, don't butter me up. Like, just tell me, like, yes, like, y'all make the most money off of me, off of my work, off of my talents, off of my license. It's like every service they have is a la carte, so certain things don't come with this and the price doesn't justify it, and it's just so annoying. And what I mean by that, like, if you get your hair colored, there is no styling after it. Like, you have to add on a styling. Or if you get your hair cut, like, you have to add on a styling. Especially, and I feel like it was more so targeted towards African American people or people who have texture, like really tight textured hair, where you can't walk out wet or you can't walk out with a quick blow dry or something like that, because 9 times out of 10, like, people of color, they want their hair styled. So it's like they were kind of getting annoyed with me because I'm like, oh, well, you would have to add on a $32 thermal service if you wanted your hair straightened or curled or whatever, and the color service was already like $77, and they looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm just like, yo, like, I don't make the prices, you know, I don't even enforce them, but this is just what it is, because like their service menu is not crystal clear at all. Like, their service menu sucks, but because it's not It's not in detail. Clients don't know what it means. They don't know what they're getting. They don't know what they're booking for. I was never trained. I was never showed the menu. I was never explained the menu. I was never explained how to book people correctly, the right way, or what this would be, because at the end of the day, they weren't licensed, so they didn't know hair verbiage anyway. So it's like, you can't really get mad if, you know, this is a new environment and this is something new to me. Like, this was like my first or second week working there. So how am I supposed to know? What is a multi-tone color? Nobody knows what that is. People be booking for that all the time there, and they never know what they are getting. Put it in the detailed description box of what they're getting and what they're not getting. Like, why is that, like, why you gotta make your description cute? Like, it's a description. People, what they getting? Like, I don't understand that. And like, I would be saying that and they be thinking I'm joking. Like, no, like, it's really confusing. Like, why do you have services like silk press, locks, box braids, and stuff like that, and y'all don't even have the products to do stuff like that? When sew-ins and tape-ins and all that stuff, that's stuff that I did. Okay, that's stuff that I brung in to the store, to the salon. You know what I'm saying? They was not doing that stuff before I came here. I like that, because I was like, that's my integrity as a stylist. Like, I want to make sure that you look good, because that's a reflection of me. You know what I'm saying? The silk presses, you know, like, they did not have the certain things. I remember I was doing a twist out. The products was getting white and flaky, you know, and I'm just like, it's no way in the world in 2023 and y'all don't have products that are made for, you know, that are good for natural hair. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way in the world. They said that I could bring in products, and then when I brought in products, they was like, you can't use it, it's not insured, blah blah blah. So why would you tell me? And that's another thing, because it's like lie upon lie upon lie. It's like, you told me these things to get me to join, and then when I come on board, nothing is true. Commission, it was 45. You know what I'm saying? And you would only get commission if you hit a certain number every week. The thing I didn't like was that it was very drama filled, and you know, that is expected from when working in a place that is filled with all females. Like, it was very drama filled. It had very much of a mean girl vibe. At y'all's big grown ass age, like, y'all acting like this, that is repulsive. Okay, that is repulsive. Used to all of the theft and everything that happens in these type of stores. Like, are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy? And I was like, that's too close to me. That's too close to comfort. I don't care about these things. You can take them, but I'm just trying to do hair, and that's all it's been. Like, I'm just trying to do hair. Like, I don't care what you taking. Like, it don't have nothing to do with me. They're not my products. But it's just like, I was not used to stuff like that. I was not, because I was so used to it just being me and my client, and we do hair, we talk, we have a little snacky snack or whatever. But no, it would be big grown men coming in the store, taking fragrance, taking hair dryers, hot tools. It'd be women, you know. And then I guess we was close to a shelter too, because it would be homeless people. Like, you know, like, I'd be trying to help, and like, I give you $1 here, I give you $5, you know, I give you some money here and there. But they would come in the store and start break dancing in the middle of the aisles. Why are you break dancing in the middle of the aisles? I'm not gonna be here for long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, it just blew my mind. Like, what is going on right now? Like, I never thought years of my career of doing hair I would experience something like this. I could do their hair, and I told them, I was like, I never touched that girl's head. If I touched that girl's head, it wouldn't look like that. So what are you talking about? You know, and they didn't appreciate management lying to them like that. And like I said, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I never did that girl's head. You know what I'm saying? And I never wanted to do no manager's head up in there, because one of my stylists, my coworker, she did manager's hair. They didn't like it, and instead of coming to her and say, oh, do you think you can change this, blah, 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 she went to a person in the store. One of the retail workers told them, was talking all this crap, and that person told everybody in the store, and they got back to that stylist. I have to go blow for blow about it. Some people would be like, it's not that serious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because looked at us as cash cows for them. And I was like, I'm not about to be doing all this hard work and stuff for y'all to be making money off of my license. And that's how it was. Like, $5 tips, $5 tips. We didn't really get our tips for our services. No, you were paying the store, and you left us a tip if you felt like it or not, but we would get taxed at that tip. So it's like you didn't even leave us a tip anyway. So people are like, well, be glad, be grateful that they left you a tip. The tip wasn't coming to us, so I'm not gonna be grateful for nothing. What do you? Ulta's prices are already cheap, so what are you arguing with me about a $47 haircut? Like, what are you trying to argue that price down to? $5? I'm not doing a haircut for $5 in this economy. No, because but ultimately, like, the real reason why I did not like this place was because all the clients that we saw was my coworker, the one who went on maternity leave. Those were all of her clients. So when she was gone, yes, they had to hire like 3 other people, and we were busy, we were booked, we were this, we were that, but they were all her clients. So when she came back, all of her clients, they canceled their appointments with us and they went back on her books. So it would be days when me and my other coworker had nothing to do, no appointments, no nothing. And this company, when there's no clients coming in, and you telling me to advertise for y'all, but y'all a $1 billion company. Why do I gotta advertise for y'all salon when y'all should be doing that? That's in y'all's budget. I get paid to advertise. So if you telling me to advertise, are you gonna pay me to advertise? Where's the clientele? Where was the clientele? Where was they at? I don't know. So yeah, so like towards the end of December going into the new year, like we literally had nothing to do. It would be days where I would come in an 8-hour shift, had nothing to do, or I would only have one person and I'll be at the end of the day, and then when that time comes, they just never show. So it was like a big waste of time. It's time for me to get back to what I was doing. It's time for me to get back to you guys. You know, that's why I've been MIA and like I could only post certain things here and there, because most of my time was taken up at this job doing nothing, getting talked to rudely, having the whole mean girl manager vibe thing going on. But no, I'm back. I'm better. You guys have my attention. My clients have my attention. You know what I'm saying? And it's been good. Like, I've in a new headspace. I feel good now. I have a newfound love for doing hair again. You know, I'm back to myself, y'all. Like, mental health, it's time for you to go. I don't care if you need the check. I don't care if you have bills that you gotta pay for. That little money, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. I will never work for a corporate salon ever again. I will never work for places like Sephora or Ulta like that ever again. Just because, like, your mental health is worth way more. Okay? It is what it is. Do I regret it? No. It was a learning experience. I do say my 6 months there was definitely a social experiment, just you know, so I could see what was going on and just experience it. Because I already knew, like, when I first graduated from cosmetology school, I was like, I never want to be in like a regular salon, let alone a corporate salon. So, you know, just going in there and getting that experience, you know, I'm grateful for it. I have no hard feelings with the company. I still shop there, like, hello, and I still go to the store that I used to work at. Yes, it's up the street. Yep, I will still go there. Yep, I'm no longer there. I wish them well, and again, no hard feelings. Love the experience, but I had to go. So if you guys want more story times, because I'm here, baby, I'm here to stay. Yeah, leave a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye. Mwah.